want to hear the most annoying sound in the world?
How much does he have to what?
Make to date you.
How much does it make? I mean, first of all, he gotta be rich as fuck like Elon Musk. Like
how much?
Like Elon Musk.
What? You think a guy who's rich like Elon Musk is going for you, though?
Elon Musk would eat this pussy all night. You know, 80 years old or 8 years old, he want to eat this pussy. It's like that.
What makes you think he'd be interested in you?
What makes you think he'd be interested in me? I mean, first of all, I'm so sexy. You know, like, I'm very natural. Like, I ain't no, like, you know, hood bitch. Ain't no street bitch. Ain't no airplane bitch. Ain't no one-of-kind bitch. You know what I mean? Like, I ain't like that.
So what kind of girl are you then?
What kind of girl am I? Like, I'm super fun. You know what I mean? Like, I'm so adventurous. I'm just kidding. I'm really just a bad bitch. I don't give a fuck about nobody. Okay. I don't give a fuck.
How tall are you?
I'm 5'5", but I can be taller, you know, if I stretch this pussy tall enough. You know what I mean?
How tall you want you meant to be?
I want to be like 5'7", so I can like be kind of tall in heels. You know what I mean?
2 hours later.
How old are you?
I'm 47.
Let's say I wanted to take you out on a date. How much should I spend on that first date?
It doesn't matter. If there's a connection, it could be hot dogs in the park.
No, did you feel the same way when you were 22?
No.
What was the difference?
Educating myself, wisdom, being on the earth, understanding that someone can have means, but it doesn't mean they have to like show it right away. It's about connecting with someone.
What would the expectation have been back then as opposed to, you know, now?
I think more of looking for someone to take care of me as opposed to I'm looking for someone that is going to be a partner that's going to complement what I'm already doing and what I've already got going on. I'm not going to be triggered or attached to any old patterns or old ways of picking someone. And I'm fine if I don't wind up having someone. I'm a whole person, and
we all know the old adage that time waits for no one. Time is a cruel mistress that can creep up on you, take away things that you covet, things that you value, because you didn't pay attention to the silent ninja in the background called time creeping up behind you in the shadows. Unfortunately, a lot of people, they have a habit of wasting time, and they're plagued by time reality distortion, an inability to realize how much time you truly have to do certain things. See, as young people, we often think that we have forever. We have forever to accomplish our dreams. And as you get older and time begins to slip away, you start to realize that things you did in your youth can be very detrimental to the life you live when you age. And aging is a blessing. Regardless of what people say or think, the idea of getting older is a blessing from the Most High. Youth can oftentimes be chaotic, no stability. Your life is kind of hanging in the balance with every decision, but as you get older, it feels like your decisions are more set based on pattern and wisdom. You have less of these chaotic moments in your life. Now, a wise person will be able to understand this and make the adaptations, so to speak, And most men, I know, realize that this is a very important part of their survival, is living in reality without the distortion of time, the distortion of knowing when things need to be done, the distortion of not realizing that you have little time to accomplish this. Without this distortion, you can have a good record of getting things done in the right time so that you can secure something stable in your future. Unfortunately, for most ladies, they don't really understand. They don't really understand the weight of time wasted in their youth. And most really believe that life gets easier as a single woman when it truly does not. See, the things offered to a woman in her youth may seem endless and bountiful, like she's on a never-ending roller coaster of ups and downs and ebbs and flows and thrills. But as she gets older, one day, that amusement park is going to close and she's going to have to get off that ride. And she's going to wander around not knowing what reality is. She's been on a roller coaster for the last 15 years. What does she know about reality? What does she know about time? She's been living in an endless loop of thrills. And oftentimes, the same mentality that women carried in their youth is something that they try to discard as they age, because they realize that just having a certain mentality can ruin them. Survival becomes real as a woman ages. She doesn't have the help and assistance that she would hope for, or the men that she craved